All right. I don't write scripts for my videos, as you all well know. I'm 100% authentic. Let's see, what's the word? Spontaneous. A pretty big vocabulary, pretty big vernacular. So I feel like I don't need scripts. I can just come up with some bullshit on the run, you know. And this isn't bullshit though. Like I've been listening to an album lately. I never. That's the thing when you don't write scripts, you kind of have a hard time starting a video and ending a video. The middle is usually my smoothest part. But I'm listening to an album from I didn't even know existed. Go figure. From 1989, called Rhythm Nation 1814 by Janet Jackson. And to me, it's her best album. Like, I looked up what she thinks her best album is because she's the artist and damn a talented one. See, I had all these misconceptions about the Jackson fan. I always thought like Michael Jackson was the big one, you know, and who's the other ones like Latoya and like Janet was like, you know, not on Michael's level. To me, she's better than Michael Jackson. You know, I'm biased because I mean, if this even makes sense, I prefer a woman's voice over listening to a dude because a woman is talking to me. You know, like when a man's like singing romantic songs, he's not singing to me. And but when a woman is saying, you know, it's to a guy. So unless she's gay, you know, which is totally fine. But you know, I have more connection with listening to a woman. My favorite artists are women: Taylor Swift, Carly Rae Jepsen, stuff like that. Pop, I like pop. And Janet Jackson, I read a lot about her as a as a person in general. Very deep person, thinks very deeply about things. And I didn't know this. I always thought like this public perception of her is like a sex symbol or whatever. Like she's just shallow or just dumb or whatever. These aren't my words. I just this is a public perception or whatever. She's just a pop singer with nothing going on in her head, which is what they try to portray all pop singers as. Like Taylor Swift is pretty damn smart. She's a fucking billionaire as a woman in America. She's pretty damn smart. Um, Carly Rae Jepsen is rather deep, but she thinks about love in like a scientific way. Like these people are pretty deep, pretty damn smart, but pop music is just so basic. And like that's the thing. Like you never hear about albums like this. So what Rhythm Nation 1814 is the Star Spangled Banner was written in 1813 or whatever, or maybe 1814. I don't really care, but I think we need a new anthem. But anyways, she used the 1814 or whatever because the Star Spangled Banner. She wanted to have basically a new anthem or a new pledge or whatever for America, which is like just a colorless society, which is what we should aim for. Like a raceless, colorless, fucking hateless society. Instead of playing these dumb ass fucking games where we divide each other by race, when race is just a social construct. Here's some proof for your ass that if you put any kind of stock into race, that race isn't a social construct. Take Mike McDaniel, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. Take Barack Obama. They're both half black, both half white. Why is Barack Obama a black man, but Mike McDaniel's a white man? Because race is a fucking social construct, and you're whatever race society wants you to be. And when I left that comment on the video, I got like no feedback except from the author, Marcellus Wiley, really smart NFL player. People just don't get it. Not everybody's fucking smart. Not everybody thinks deeply about things. Most people don't these days. The vast majority of people don't. The vast majority of people are just basic. And Marcellus Wiley was like, "Yeah, that's a sharp point. I'm right. Tell me how a black man, how Barack Obama's a black man, but Mike McDaniels, they both have black fathers. Like, suck my dick. You're an idiot if you don't understand that. You're not deep enough for a conversation about race. Most people aren't. Most people like to play these dumb games. We divide each other by race and act like we're different, like we're not all fighting for the same shit. Like I don't want to have a family just like some white guy does down the street and fight for the same shit. It's stupid. But anyways, Rhythm Nation 1814 is just a whole album about that. It was about the state of the world in 1989. I think the thing I read about why albums are made, the concept albums. I care a lot about music. Music is not a hobby to me. Music is my passion. Music is my way of life. Music is the way I express myself, either through singing it, writing it, or listening to it. And she wrote this album as a way to deal with the social things going on in the world in 1989. I think her main reason for writing the album was a massacre on a playground where 5 kids got killed. I think was it in London? Where was it at? Or not? It was in U.S. or Britain. That was one or the other. I can't remember. Let me look it up. 1989 playground. I don't know if it was 98 or 8 or 89. We'll find out. I didn't read about that because it was dark, and I just like kind of glossed over. It was Stockton, California. I don't know why I thought it was Britain. It was Stockton, California. 6 kids, including the perpetrators. So 5 people died, 31 injured. I don't count the shooter as a person. Sue me. But yeah. That's what made her persuade her to write the album. And like that happened in January of that year. The album came out. Let's find out. Let's get our exact facts. Like I said, music is a science to me. We're gonna get all this right. I'm not gonna bullshit anything on this. I'm not gonna rush the video. I'm gonna start writing. Maybe writing too. I'm gonna start making these videos about deeper things instead of just playing video games all the time. And if people don't like it, I don't really give a shit. You're just not smart enough for the conversation about race. Like I said, okay, if you like it or you don't, I'm making it. You don't like it, make your own YouTube channel. Okay, so the album was released in October of 1989. But yeah, that had the school massacre happen, and she wrote the album. But there's like little interludes after every song where like it talks about like the state of the world, talks about like homelessness, race, violent crime, and that's really cool. And I love the way the album is structured. And like every song is a concept about a social problem. And I heard that the song "Miss You Much." I haven't heard it yet. It was a massive hit. I think our biggest hit in America. I can't wait to hear it. But I'm only 7 songs in. I'm on the interlude "Let's Dance," and I had to make this video about this because this album is really touching me. Like every song is great, and it's such a smart fucking idea. See, sometimes I don't need a script. I can just talk about this shit for hours. I started a music podcast. I know so much about music. Last year, I listened to 98 different genres, 1,169 different artists. I want to talk about this shit. But anyways, I'm going to start a music podcast. I'm going to recommend an album every week on here. This is a new concept. There you go. You just try some shit. You might like it. You might get a new concept. It shows in life. Just try in life. You never know what could happen. A lot of people are lazy. Yeah, I'm going to deride people who don't give a shit. A lot of people are fucking lazy. You don't want to try anything new. Try anything handed to you. It ain't going to happen in America. Anyways, I'm on that song "Interlude Let's Dance." The album is a 10 so far, but I just like it's a brilliant concept to use upbeat pop music as a way to convey a social message. Because most people are dense, most people are basic, don't want to hear about social justice or social problems. That's woke shit, right? That dumb shit y'all like, that's woke shit. Well, I am woke. I'm proudly woke. I am aware of the problems of society. I don't want to look at ways to fix them, just like Janet Jackson did. And her way through that was expressing herself through music and dance. And he's a musical genius, a fucking artistic genius from that family. But fuck their father, he was abusive and just pushed them too hard. But Janet Jackson to me is better than Michael Jackson. She doesn't have all the fucking baggage, all the controversy. It's just a good person. It seems like that was unfairly treated after Justin Timberlake ripped off her thing. I don't even know what you call that. Her rip away outfit and she exposed her nipple at the Super Bowl. And she got punished for that. Like her album sales died. She lost like promo and shit for that. She lost gigs because of that. Because of some shit he did. But the white guy just keep on going along with his career. It blew up after that. That tells you, man, white privilege is fucking real. Don't tell me it's fucking not. How does a black woman get punished for that? For doing a publicity stuff that the white guy did too. He didn't get punished. So get the fuck on with that shit. You gotta be perfect in America as a black person. You get fucking just punished. You step out of line just a tiny little bit, you're done. Fuck that shit. This is why I want a fucking raceless, colorless fucking society where we all work together and don't see bullshit like fucking race. A social construct. Once again, to hammer it into your dumbass heads, your thick skulls. Look it up. Mike McDaniel, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, you call him a white man. His dad's black, his mom's white. Barack Obama, you call him a black man. His dad's black, his mom's white. Why is that? Because race is fake. It's made up, just like money. It's a social construct that we use to divide fucking people. That's the end of this video. Listen to rhythm. You won't, because people just don't want to learn, don't want to listen to anything beyond surface level bullshit. Go listen to some. Let me see. What's some basic pop that people? I don't even know. I don't listen to that shit. I like pop with a little bit of a message. Go listen to Rhythm Nation 1814 by Janet Jackson. You might like it.